Hey buddies, welcome to Video Games Awesome Live! Overwatch just received a new hero. That's a big deal. There she is, Moira. Worst name ever for a hero in a video game, but, you know, whatever. We'll see how she plays.
Moira's out there. Someone's named Moira.
If you're a Moira and you
now.
believe that you'd make a good hero, email me. State your case. Moira. Also, we are on the eve
Says
of...
Fraser.
If you usually skip out on our Overwatch shows, then you're probably not watching this right now, but, you know, maybe you should take a little bit more interest today because we're on the precipice of another free weekend where you could come in and just derp around and try out Overwatch and see if it strikes your fancy if you haven't given it a chance in the past due to budget or whatever.
Nice.
I'm going to look at right away. Let's see her costume, since that's the one thing we don't know about her, you and I. She appears here right next to Mercy. There's her classic skin. Here's the whole outfit. She's got a pack on her back that, like, presumably stores the healing energies that she steals from people. I don't know how it works. Maybe we'll find out more later.
It's like magnets.
It doesn't change since, like, in this game, bad seems to mean purple and good seems to be yellow. It's kind of weird to see her in this wintry environment. I feel like she has an odd, like, light cast to her.
Look how big her feet are.
That siren is not in the game. Ooh, neat. Kind of looks like Jack Frost.
That one's the first one that I've kind of liked.
Kind of looks like Martin Short. Seriously. Same facial structure and haircut.
Way too tall.
Way too tall, but...
Those legs, man.
Minister. Thanks to her brilliance and their shared desire to achieve scientific advancement at any cost, the founders of Oasis invited her to join them as their Minister of Genetics. Cool. She does look like she belongs in Oasis with that look.
Wow.
Blam.
Damn.
She looks like a David Bowie type character.
Yeah, she
that
does.
seems to be almost like done on purpose, like a David Bowie / character out of Daft Punk's what's it album?
Bowie is fug.
Daft Punk's what's the name of that album? Fuck, I love that album. I can't think of the name right now. Discovery. Thank you.
You guys know what we like.
Oh man, now I need to listen to that album.
Ooh.
Oh, cool. Actually, that looks more like Domino than the new Domino does. Cool. I wonder if that's based on anything, too. And that's it. All right, so that's what she's got for now. I think I saw was there any other?
I like
no
glam,
other
moon,
text.
and pale.
So I don't know if there's anything we can see in the, I can't seem to look at, she doesn't have a weapon, so there's no, like, switching over to see different weapons. She's all hands.
Weird.
Is she the only character with no weapon?
That's so weird. Well,
Doomfist
there's,
doesn't have technically, like, a separate weapon. Those are weapons.
yeah?
He's got them
I guess
floating
so.
around him. I'm thinking of, like, a thing is separate from
Daniela.
his body.
Right.
And, like, all of her, like, even Winston has a friggin' electricity cannon.
Yeah.
Diva in mech? Okay. Yeah, sure. But she's got those guns. I don't know. Plus, then she has a gun when she gets out. Anyways, we're splitting hairs. Emotes. That's her default.
She really looks like a villain. Those fingernails.
She's kind of a goodie, like, who broke bad, right? Due to, like, you know, circumstance.
Long fingernails creep you out, don't they?
I hate long fingernails. So, wow, those are long fingers in general.
Yeah.
Creepy. How old is she again? She's like late 40s or something.
I think so, 48? Oh, that's neat.
I'm not sure about the red hair on this character. I like the aesthetic for a lot of it, but the red hair to me just kind of like clashes with the rest. But we'll see. I've only just started to get to know her. Let's see here.
But she's Irish, and red is Irish.
Right.
Moira.
Always. Everybody in Ireland has red hair. These are just her.
I feel like I need to get her
winning.
What
to
an
know her
interesting hypothesis.
more
Are
because
you
nothing
What
is.
an interesting hypothesis.
I feel like I need to get to know her more because nothing's interesting me very much right now.
Okay.
Are you finished? Brilliant. Grand. I'm working. Idle hands are the devil's workshop. One hand gives, the other takes away. Stupidity is not a right. The state of you. What are you on about?
Oh, that she actually had.
What are you on about?
I actually would like it if she had a bit thicker accent, and I
Yeah,
usually kind
that's
of
what they
like
said.
go against that type of thing. Usually, I don't like it when characters are just made distinct by having strong accents.
Yeah.
But I feel like she could just have a little. I like that it's subtle
What are
there.
you on about? You're a chancer.
It gets thicker at the bottom.
What are you on about?
Let's see what her sprays are like.
The accent is cute though.
Here we go. Okay, these are for. What are these for? Oh, Lucille Ball seasons. That's cute. That's a Murloc from. So she's just been experimenting on Murlocs. Cross universe thing. Cool. They were just seeing a little bit of her before she was. And then her transition.
Oh shit. Self-experimentation is what that was called.
Oh yeah, plotting pixel.
Yes.
Completing the simple trigonometry trophy.
Simple trigonometry. Nervous.
Aw, the bunny. Oh, that's sad. It knows.
Yeah. Moira. Eee.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I like that one.
That's fucking amazing. That seems inspired, does it not? By what's their names?
Yeah, what is
This wouldn't be the first time that Blizzard acknowledges the fan art community. I mean, they did with Diva eating Doritos. Reapfields.
Yeah, there it is.
What's the name of the creator?
I love cute and I love pixels.
The Antipod Trophy. Antipode. There he is again. So, the reason that they're doing this is because I was right. I was right. She did revive Reaper. She is responsible for his regeneration and
How
his
do you know
current
you're
abilities.
right? Just because Reaper's in
People tweeted me afterwards saying, like, during one of the conferences, they showed another video, which we can watch right now, that confirmed it. And then here are her. So this is her default play of the game video. That's her ultimate. Pretty cool. Very similar to Zenyatta. It's one of my biggest criticisms for this character is how similar she feels to Zenyatta.
Maybe it'll be different once you start playing her.
Just in design.
Gotcha.
Like, I mean, orbs. The way she wields them, the fact that she represents like a yin and yang type of thing happening. Oh wait, how is she gonna be gold? Oh, that's lame.
I saw someone in the chat say her golden weapon was very disappointing.
That's too bad. Couldn't they just make the backpack gold too? Why not?
Yeah, dude.
I mean, it's technically all her weapon.
Maybe because they color swap that for some things.
Right. Hey, there was actually a write up there. I think. Equal parts brilliant and controversial talent scientist Moira Doreen. I'm Irish. Doreen. Oh, Doreen. Doreen is on the cutting edge of genetic engineering, searching for a way to rewrite the fundamental building blocks of life.
I like that you commit.
Yeah, you
I
got
like that about you.
Thanks. I feel like I would get along well with voice actors, the way that how fucking hammy and over the top they are.
Yeah. That sounds like a Canadian doing Irish. What? No
What?
way. No way.
All right, guys, before we go in and play her, I just want to go catch up with the Play Overwatch videos that were released, I think mainly during behind the premium ticket that we did not pay for. So we're behind on the stuff. So there's Blizzard World, okay, new hero soon. That we saw that.
Cosplay highlights, Overwatch, director's commentary.
So I'm not seeing it here. I remember that there was like
new hero.
I think it's
available
this.
now?
It's the origin story. So we saw this.
Yeah.
But we didn't see
There on the left, okay.
origin story. All right. Here we
Thank
go.
you guys.
We stand on the brink of a breakthrough in human evolution. I have dedicated my life to unraveling its secrets. I take risks that others would consider to be unwise.
Is she going to make the bunny into
For I
Reaper?
do not
Is that what his
share
origin was?
Caution. Overwatch held back the pace of scientific discovery for decades.
I like your outfit.
They believed my methods were too radical, too controversial, and they tried to silence me.
Those curling rocks?
But there were others in the shadows, searching for ways to circumvent their rules. Freed from my shackles, the pace of our research hastened. Together, we delved deeper into
There's your
those areas
confirmation.
forbidden by law, by morality, and by fear. New patrons emerged who possessed an appetite for my discoveries. And with this knowledge, what new world could we build?
Somebody during the Masquerade said that during the Masquerade comic reading, I pointed out Moira and said that she would be a playable character soon. She was in
Oh, really?
yeah, somebody said that I actually... And I was the one who pointed her out and said that she'd be coming as a playable character. So I don't even
Damn.
remember now. So good for me.
There's supposedly a new hero tease in that video. I'm guessing it was one of the people sitting at the table.
Oh, really? Let's see. Where's my ability to notice things now?
There.
What do you think? What do we got here? You think, like, well, there's an Omnic in a suit, and then there's just this generic-ass looking dude here. Mm-hmm. So you guys think one of these is a tease? I can't imagine it being this generic, basic-ass dude here.
Obviously, it's the bunny.
I can see maybe this Omnic in the suit being
That
a thing.
Omnic suit guy was in the comics, too.
Oh, really? Okay. Was he the one who was talking when they were betting in Masquerade? Was he the one that was
Sanjay?
just kind of sitting in the... Yeah, this... he doesn't get much more basic than that guy.
Aw, I look exactly like him.
Hey, anybody gonna do the Tough Mudder this weekend?
Hey, that was fun.
Shut the fuck up, Jeff. Greg, the new hero. Somebody did all of the character interactions. Do I want that to be a surprise, or do I want to just like... I saw it over here for a second ago. It said, oh, ability interactions. Oh, and I want to discover that. Thought somebody had recorded all the voice lines that she has with other characters.
He does look like a Greg.
All right, I'm going to give her a try. Let's go into arcade. Or how do I do this? I should go into
Are you gonna
game
play with people?
browser, create game. My friends can join.
Whoa, wow. There is a video with new skins coming later. Gotcha.
How do you know this? I'm going to... What should I preset? Should I just like go at anything? It doesn't matter. I don't want random heroes. I want to be able to play her. So
Yeah.
that's the only rule. Anybody on my team cannot be Moira. All right, we'll just play
Hi.
this default, and we'll just jump right in. We could put on all chat, though. How do you change that? I forget.
Yeah.
Settings? never understand this shit. It's like, where would you put
In
it?
lobby, I believe.
What?
You were in the right place. Settings. Go back to where you were. Settings.
Oh, and
lobby.
then go to the lobby, and then go to... It's just weird to put it there.
Yeah.
It'll probably have to be said ahead of time. Don't kill Fraser. It's probably going to be testing things out. Probably going to be changing controls.
Oops.
So...
Yeah, listen to him. That's Novastar. Novastar, have you ever played on the show?
Traveling to Nepal.
Oh, they can actually hear me? Shoot. I had to move over to...
Oh, I don't have my mic on.
whatever. But yeah, still stands.
We can all hear you.
Oh no.
Well, you know what? I'll actually, just for now, so I can hear my own voice and talk,
Select your hero.
I will leave, just for the beginning at least. What's happening here? Something's new. Why is there... This looks more... But I don't see anything new.
Open loot boxes?
You can open loot boxes while waiting? Oh, why did they put the loot boxes there if you can't do it during the game?
No, you cannot.
What's the point of putting it there then? That's what's there, right? Or is it show lobby is what's there? Is what's there? Oh, okay, that's what added to it. Okay, so open loot boxes
okay.
is always there. I could tell something was different, but I couldn't tell what. All right, guys. So
Science will reveal the
we'll see how she plays. Like, this is my first
Science
time.
will reveal the truth.
I only looked briefly at like her gameplay that day that she was revealed. Otherwise, I don't know anything. So
And I've already forgotten everything.
my R2 is not doing anything.
Well, weird.
So that's weird. R1 doesn't do anything. My L2 is sucking. Is R2 doing nothing because there's nobody to heal? And that's her healing hand? Or, like,
Round one.
this is weird feeling. I
No,
gotta...
L1, L2, L3.
That's weird. So how do I fire? Oh, you have to switch over to this mode. L3 to switch to this mode. And now I can start maybe L1 to heal, or... And then what's... And then, oh yeah, because, all right, so can somebody in the voice chat tell them that we're not killing me? Ian should know better. Oh, I don't think he was aiming for me. Okay, that's fine. He was...
I missed.
Perhaps a new methodology is
okay.
required.
All right, so I'm gonna sit okay. L2 to shoot
He
that.
said sorry.
And there it goes. I was right. It exists for as long as it exists until it runs out of energy or goes off the map.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to test that now. Let's just see how long it lasts. I'm going to just get into a enclosed area. Maybe over here. Down here will work, I guess. Oh no. There we go. Makes a lot of sound.
Wow, yeah.
Oh, so it disappears once your recharge is back.
Ah,
So
okay.
it lasts, let's see, like 10 seconds it'll last. Long enough for the next one to appear. So you can have one on the screen at basically all times.
And they can shoot it.
They can shoot it?
I don't know. Can they not? They just need to avoid it if it's out?
I didn't intend that. All right, so this is...
That's just your regular sub.
All right, I gotta switch this up.
No, you can't shoot it.
She doesn't have a jump button? Isn't X jump by default for most characters?
Diva can absorb it.
She can't jump.
Your controls
Why are my
fucked up?
controls fucked up on a character that's never been in the game?
Maybe your global settings? Make sure you go, directions.
It shouldn't affect a brand new character. She doesn't even have a star next to her name, meaning that she hasn't been changed.
Yeah. So it's not Fraser's controls.
Next weapon is X. All right. I'm gonna switch all this up. I don't know what I'm gonna switch it to, but right now it feels very stupid.
Mirror, get stabilized.
This includes all her hero bindings? Not all. Not all.
That is a fast-ass fucking countdown. That's faster than it used to be. That is faster than it used to be.
Nova Star? Are you looking for someone to jump into
Yeah.
your game?
But somebody else will have joined now by
Oh,
now?
no.
Okay.
To Nepal.
Nice. It's the same length, they just added the countdown. I'm glad that they have the countdown now, though.
Do I still control this lobby? Can somebody who controls the lobby now go and fix it so that no...
Science
Can you even change that?
I don't know.
So how do I restore defaults, guys?
Lost.
It put me in power.
Okay.
So if you can all over, make it so that nobody can be kicked for inactivity, if you can even change that.
I don't think you can change that.
One.
You can't.
Can't, yeah.
Fucking hell, man. It's so ridiculous. So does anybody know how to switch my controls back to default for a single character? I don't want to fuck it up. I don't think it's worth it. I'm not
It
even...
said R2 to restore default, but I don't know if you can do it.
I'm
for
not
a
gonna
hero.
risk it. I'm not gonna risk fucking it up for every hero. I'm just gonna modify her controls to what I think makes sense. Unfortunately, I wish I had a key because I don't know what secondary ability
I
means.
know.
I don't know what any of them mean.
3, 2,
Like,
1.
I have to just go by, like,
Okay, so L1 right now is healing. Is that correct?
one thing's for sure.
You want jump?
Yeah, jump has to be the same across just about all characters. And for her, she has to have R2 as jump.
L2 is jump?
Yeah,
you mean?
it has to be. Yeah. So she has two hands.
Objective is
She has a sucking ability and a healing ability. I could imagine being L1 and R1. So if R1 would be what ability? I have to like heal somebody or help somebody. Please don't kill me. Don't kill the Moira, the one thing that's new on the show.
My condition is improved.
All right.
Allow me.
All right. So
This will heal.
healing orb. Okay, so I guess R2 needs to be... I mean, R1 needs to be like primary fire? L1 is primary, so secondary will be R1. Okay. Let's see this. There we go. So it uses the right hands. That feels good in my brain.
Okay.
Even though, isn't that the opposite from, I wonder what I have set for Discord with Zenyatta.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember now.
Repairing the damage.
thanks.
It's hard aiming healing beam. Okay, this feels okay so far. So now I have this and it's L1 heal. It's the same as when she doesn't have the orbs.
Okay,
So
you just
it's-
pressed L3?
Yeah, L3 just toggles to that special mode to shoot out an orb, but the hands don't change, so that's easy to remember.
Okay.
Diva can shoot the orb, kind of doesn't make sense, but okay. The things she can shoot down are funny.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's her dash then? I think L3 should actually be her dash. That's usually my mobility or get out of trouble method with characters.
Draw the strength from your body. This will heal you.
So what could I use for, like, if I use L3, then what do I want to use for toggle? I probably want to be able to do this, so I don't know. R2 is not currently being used, which is kind of weird.
X?
I don't want to have to reach over for a mobility. You have to aim this mobility that she has.
Oh, right.
So that
oh,
would be-
no, I was thinking for toggle.
Right. Okay, I can see maybe that. All right, so let's get started first by... Okay, yeah.
All heroes. Go up.
Thank you. Oh my God, Becky, you just saved me.
That's so stressful, man.
Moira, L3 should be ability 1. Oh! I can't even like finish doing what I was doing when that appears. I can't just like finish and get out.
Wait, you have to do damage, don't you?
I don't know.
It's not beeping.
It went away.
Okay. That is way too fast.
It is really dumb. Okay, why is ability 1 now down? Because I like panicked? Ability 2 is what? I guess. Okay, my toggle is now R2. That's my, okay, L3, that feels good.
Yeah, you panic down.
Power is mine. This is the condition. Surrender to my will.
Whoa! Oh, I can be interrupted. I don't know about that ability. It doesn't seem very powerful. I guess we'll see. I guess it's the fact that it can go through shields is a big deal.
Right. I don't think I'll like her because you can't shoot.
Can she heal herself? Or does she heal over time or anything like that? Or does she have to hope? I guess she can heal herself with her own orb, right?
Oh, right, her drain heals.
Right. Her drain doesn't heal.
Heals her.
Oh, thank you. It's like her drains. It heals her. Okay. Wow, she's in one-on-one battles then? She's gonna be a real bitch to deal with, huh?
Yeah.
That is insane. The fact that you can get on the other side, she's gonna be horrible to deal with on one-on-one.
I will allow
Yeah, you guys can start to kill me now, by the way, if you haven't got the memo.
I didn't get the memo.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm just thinking, like, the toggle...
Score 1-1.
Is everything bound how you like it?
I don't know. I'm thinking that toggle should be maybe X, like you said, instead of R2. It just feels weird for R2 not to be used.
Like the kind of guy who could use something blown up.
A candidate just came to mind.
I will not.
It also feels weird to reach over like that, kind of, but...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Are you seeing that really frustrating... Okay, we'll see it in a second, in 5 seconds. I'll show you what I'm frustrated by. Okay, so, look at this. Left hand is my healing hand, right hand is my...
Oh god, the HUD.
L1 is on the left, R1 is on the right. And yet for some reason the game has decided the opposite.
What the shit, game?
What is that even? Why?
Why? I guess they just... It's the same for you? People were complaining about how awkward that
It's
was?
a very
Okay.
silly thing.
Yeah.
there was a flaw in my
I mean, you can
approach.
just ignore the text and just go by the look of the hands, but it's still pretty silly.
Yeah.
It's in the refrigerator.
Damn it. I gotta figure out these controls. I gotta remember I can heal people too.
You seem to be
God, this is frustrating. Healing people like that
Yeah.
when they're moving. It's such a slow beam. It's like maze thing.
Remember you trying to describe where that health pack is for me once? We do not communicate well sometimes.
She's being killed by an ultimate.
Oh shit.
My condition is improved.
Her healing effect lingers a bit even after you stop spraying.
Oh, okay. That's good, I guess.
Regenerating the cellular structure. Surrender to my will.
It did quite a bit of damage, I guess, to D.Va. I guess it's...
Oh, thank you.
Whoa, that was a weird looking... So that's the casting time that's been added to Mercy for this update. Did you see how long that took?
Ah, yeah. Thanks, Arisa.
I think Moira
Good
feels
work,
really
team.
powerful.
Really?
Yeah, I like her. It's frustrating right now because I don't understand where I put my controls, but...
I think I just maybe don't like healers. I don't know. They said she'd be powerful.
She feels powerful. I feel like a lot of offensive Symmetras are going to stop happening now. Because she feels in a skirmish very much like Symmetra, the way that she's slippery, and once you attach this beam, you can just kind of like dodge around without having to worry about losing your aim on the person. It'll be interesting to see how the beam compares, the way it attaches. Like, does it attach as strongly as Symmetra's? Because Symmetra's feels like it's really attaches. Like,
Yeah, it does.
the person can jump behind you for a bit and it's still attached, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if that happens with her.
Yeah, I play Symmetra, and when I saw it, I thought I'd like her too. It's got long range. I got killed by her as Farah in the sky.
Did you hear there's a glitch where she can't damage Torbjorn's turret? That's ridiculous.
The beam doesn't stick as well as Symmetra's.
Okay. How much damage does her beam do compared to Symmetra, by the way?
Actually, that's interesting because I like playing Symmetra.
Uh-huh. But this character has a lot more going on than Symmetra, so it'll be a lot more, shit.
I feel like there's less going on because I'm not shooting.
Right. Interesting. Okay. Right now it's hard for me to judge because I don't have... Hey, Oliver, can you make... Okay.
Has Fraser binded Fade yet?
Welcome to Hollywood.
What do you have it bound as? It's your getaway.
It's my L3.
Right? Yeah,
L3
okay.
across the board for all my characters is almost always the self-protection thing. Like, it's Reaper's, it's May's like ice block, it's Reaper... Ready? It's Reaper's shadow form, it's Genji's reflect, it's the only character where it's not for me. It felt, because you have to hold down the matrix, it didn't feel right to have it as D.Va's matrix because you have to keep holding it. But anything that's like a one-click save me button, it's on L3.
There's a technique that gives you lots of vertical movement when she uses Fade.
How do you do that? I don't know
Jump
about
up in
reaching over to
L3?
press X. I feel like...
Symmetra does 30 to 120 damage per second.
Okay. Yeah, you have to hold on for a bit for that start to go to 120.
I'll enjoy the quiet while it
And
lasts.
what does Moira do over seconds?
My power grows.
I'm gonna put it back to R2 instead of X.
50 for Moira.
For a good fight.
Oh, wow.
Try it.
That's not as much as I thought it was doing. So how much does the orb do per
Maybe
second?
it just sounds really good. 50 damage per second, healing her for 33 per second.
And how much does she heal per second other characters?
Objective A. I passed this form.
What? Where are they?
Oh,
Where's the fucking team? What's taking them so long? That was weird.
they knew.
Seriously.
It's all about angles, guys.
I'm restoring you.
Time to raise my
This is my will.
Whoa. She's a jump around a lot character, maybe?
And her orb goes through shields? Like Reinhardt's? I haven't really tested it enough yet. And did we get how much does she heal per second?
80. 80 health per second.
Also, does she receive healing when her purple orb is doing damage?
Yes, 33 per second.
There was
So
a flaw
even when the
in my
orb,
throat.
even when it's the orb, not the
Oh.
hands.
Not the purple orb.
Is my will.
She does not get healed from the orb. Okay, thanks.
Anyone out there?
So her healing per second is what? That sounded like a lot.
The orb heals people for 75 per second with a maximum of 300 healing. If you don't want the orb to move as fast, you can bounce it off the ground. Apparently that slows it down a bit.
Good idea.
Protect the telephone.
There's a flaw in my approach.
The orb heals 75 per second, and what does her healing hose do per second? Because I think Mercy does 60 per second, so 80. Wow. So on the downside, you have to aim it. On the plus side, she heals. That sounds like on par with Anna.
The power of destruction.
The orb also slows down when it's doing damage to someone.
That's good to know. I'm gonna get behind them for this.
Surrender to my will.
Oh, for fucking. She cannot use her mobility during that.
Oh.
So once you've committed to that, you're fucked.
All right, good to know.
She feels really good. She feels better than a Mercy. I think we're gonna see a huge drop off in Mercies. I feel like I'm doing way more than I do with Mercy because
Yeah.
I'm doing like it feels more like a Zenyatta, except she can do more healing.
I think Fraser already discovered that you can create a trap in doorways when he was testing the orb in the previous levels.
Power of destruction.
Whoa.
What? Oh, wrong buttons.
Healing goes through friendlies too.
Goes through what?
Friendlies.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that beam goes through everything. Oh, you mean this goes through friendly, so like
You
it'll
can do two at once if they're lined up.
like line up. Yeah, I think that's the point of her is that she has the potential to really stack a lot.
Ah, so when you're hacked, what can't you do?
I can still use my two hands. I just can't switch modes to my other hand.
Okay.
Telephone online.
60 seconds.
Shit. I
It felt like the healing
there.
stopped at the first person.
Where did she go? I wanted to get her.
Ooh, Moira.
I will watch over you. Heroes never die.
90 seconds. I am optimized. The power
Yeah.
of destruction.
I don't see much use for healing orb yet. Like,
The Controller. 10 seconds. Their inevitable defeat.
come on, I want to use this properly.
Ah, bouncing your healing orb is nice if you're trapped in a Zarya ult. You just like bounce it off the ground.
Right.
if you're somewhere that.
Because it
that's
slows
up and
down when it starts affecting people.
Yeah.
Does the healing orb also slow down?
Play of the game.
So something you can do, Becky, is read off the patch notes.
Okay.
The patch highlights are here, starting with the...
General, clicking the leave game as group checkbox will now remember your selection for future matches. Arcade. One of the arcade slots will now change on a daily basis to include a variety of game modes such as limited duel, low gravity, and capture the flag.
I don't care.
On a biotic rifle, damage increased from 60 to 70.
That's a big deal. That's a... like... that's a huge increase.
The developer comments are, Ana has been outshined by other support heroes lately. Boosting her damage will help her defend herself and make her more threatening to the enemy team. Lucio. Lucio now has an effect above his head to indicate which song he's playing in spectator mode.
Only in spectator. I wonder why not... like, I mean, I guess they don't want clutter. So they're avoiding giving them too many icons when you're playing.
You guys feel like Ana really needed that? She's viable again? Yeah, she needed it. Also, the oars color clues you in
For Lucio, but it'd just be nice just to have a little extra indicator, I feel like. Sometimes it's hard to tell with Lucio, like the aura. It's so subtle. She can't hit objects.
Oh, really?
She can't do anything while waiting in a lobby. She has to go around manually smacking things if she wants to have fun.
That's really unsatisfying.
Yeah.
Well, that was nice. Mercy's staff increased visual readability of Mercy's healing and damage boosting beams.
I'll have to look out for that because I haven't noticed. Readability.
Her resurrect cast time increased from 0 seconds to 1.7 seconds.
And that's what we saw earlier. That glowing yellow
Right.
was the person who was about to be resurrected, and she was somewhere moving at about 25% the rate of speed that she's supposed to.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's what they've done to her. They've
Mercy's
made it so that
movement
she
speed
moves.
is now reduced 75%
Which is
while
insane.
casting. Reduced
That's a
by
huge
75%.
change.
Holy shit. Can now be interrupted when... Oh. Her resurrect can now be interrupted when Mercy is knocked back, stunned, or hacked. Do you want me to keep reading them?
I'm not paying attention now.
Okay.
We'll wait till the next lobby.
Okay.
Cast this form. Science saves the day. Again. From afar.
Are you guys enjoying Moira? If you played her? Yeah. Yeah, she's good. You love Moira's fade jump? She's a lot of fun.
Weakness and retain the objective.
I don't know, man.
There were so many of
I
them
know,
in there,
they cleared the
but they
fuck
cleared
out.
the fuck out.
My will may objective A captured.
I'm feeling this.
Yeah? Rock on, you're on fire.
Progress.
I'm starting to get it down now.
I love that I have another healer who can finally move.
Hail Mary.
I love that you can hear it doing damage. She's your new favorite. Wow, man.
It seems likely the enemy is using a teleporter. Behind the barrier. The power of destruction.
Was Fraser feeling Doomfist whenever he played Doomfist
When I was against bots.
with turbos?
No, it was bots.
Yeah,
That was the-
I
why it
thought
was-
so.
It felt great because I wasn't taking damage and I didn't realize how squishy it was at the time.
Yeah.
Ouch. Moira thing just got me. Oh no, that was Symmetra's thing. So again, I'm still not like I haven't noticed whether my bubble
changes my
goes
thinking.
through shields or not. I think it does.
Oh yeah, can you guys confirm that?
You're gonna want to get out of there, soldier.
It does.
Okay, that's awesome. Couldn't save you, soldier.
I will keep you here. Payload stopped.
Divas are going to be huge counters because there's nothing that can stop that orb once it's out except for a diva.
Yeah.
And maybe a Genji reflect.
Fire at will. Touch from afar.
The beam can go through diva.
What? I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the.
Oh, they're talking about orbs.
The power of destruction.
Oh, we're talking about orbs? Fuck, I don't know what's going on now.
It doesn't go through her matrix.
Such a broad creation.
Her matrix gets it, like, takes it down. I've seen it specifically. What are you talking about?
I've found Roadhogs to be more annoying than divas. The orb is stopped.
Of course, the
by
beam's not stopped by the matrix.
Okay.
Since when would something that's not an object be stopped by? I guess I wasn't speaking clearly. Anyways, what I'm saying is, the only thing that stops Moira's orb once she shot it is Diva or Genji. Try to get
Condition
behind them.
is improved.
How do I cancel this? Toggle it back.
Enemy contact.
Surrender to my will.
What's she being healed by her?
Yeah.
How did she survive? I didn't see a healer around.
I see Torb, I see
Real.
McCree. Oh, there was a Moira around there.
She wasn't. Was she around during
I
that
don't know.
moment?
Anna
was there? Interesting.
Do you guys say number one or number
must all
two?
make
Number one,
sacrifices
Anna.
in the
Number
name of
two,
science.
Anna. Anna, 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 Anna.
What are you looking at me for?
But either one is incorrect. 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh my god,
Enemy
2.
turret within
Okay, both. Alright.
moves towards our desired outcome.
1 and 2, it doesn't matter. Honestly, I switch between 1 and 2.
How this feels.
I'd say both.
Trying to balance healing and damage is difficult. Interesting.
Same with Farah and Farah.
I'm
I
not
say both.
dead
I think
yet.
I say both for Farah and
This will help.
It's hard to determine whether I'd prefer her over Zenyatta. What I like about Zenyatta is that his healing orb is sort of a set it and forget it type thing. You don't have to actively, like, you can continue doing damage while you're healing somebody.
Injured again.
Um,
Tell me how to
damn it! Oh my god!
shit.
That was one of the biggest changes in Overwatch. I hit triangle there thinking that I was going to survive when I came out.
Uh-huh.
And basically instantly died and lost my
methodology is required.
my
You're
ultimate.
all shit. Do you have? Oh, do you think she's a main healer or a secondary
I
healer?
can't tell. It felt like I wasn't doing nearly enough healing there to
Ready to start
Orisa.
the blizzard.
But the numbers say that I should have been doing a shit ton. Maybe I was. She was just taking too much damage, like way too much damage.
Chat seems to think she's more of a secondary healer.
It's hard to say. I think it depends on how you're playing her. Like, are you playing her properly? Like, as a... Like, if you focus on healing, maybe she can be primary healer. But I think maybe some people are going to play her in a way that feels like they're neglecting their duties as healers, so people won't think that she's primary. The same goes for Anna. Anna can be a primary healer until somebody plays Anna like she's a fucking sniper, and then all of a sudden you need another healer because the Anna thinks that they're the greatest killer out there alive. Yeah, I can't take this thing down. Wow, that's amazing. That's a pretty bad day one bug for the new character.
Yeah.
Touch from afar.
Remember her heal stream and heal orb stack?
10 seconds.
We can't let them win. Come on, everyone, attack.
I don't understand what you mean. Oh, you mean like she can heal orb and then heal at the same time.
Overtime.
So she can send out a heal orb and it does more healing as you use your healing stream. Like this.
Allow me to repair the damage.
So I'm double healing everybody right now.
Ah, gotcha.
Surrender to my will.
That feels pretty awesome.
It is awesome. And you move faster, I think. Was I moving faster? I couldn't tell. Did it just
I don't
feel
know.
like I was moving faster? It seems that she moves faster by like 50%.
You do move faster.
Okay.
Ooh, a Nana boosted Moira might be very strong.
Yeah, that's true.
Good call.
I've never liked Anna's
Ready.
ultimate, and nothing's changed over time. Like I still don't like it. It's even gotten weaker over time. I don't like any ultimate that seems only good if it's combined with somebody else's ultimate.
Right.
You know, and that's kind of what Nano feels like. It used to be awesome because it increased people's speed, so it felt like you just tossed it on a Reinhardt and suddenly Reinhardt was like a force.
Yeah.
But now Reinhardt just runs around with the same speed as he did before, so he can't even catch up to people. Maybe I should consider the healing orb a bit more.
Anna has the weakest ult of all the supports.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's so situational. It requires so much coordination from your team. So it sucks in pubs.
Where's her team?
Oh shit, I wanted to put out the other orb there. Get him.
Whoa.
It
That was
feels
madness.
pretty, like when you're in the groove, feels pretty awesome being her.
Yeah.
When faced with a set
It's a pretty messy look, I have to say, playing as her. The screen isn't pretty. She
It
adds
feels
a
like
lot
a
of
lot is going on.
she adds a lot of like clutter to the screen, like her orbs and her a lot of glow effects happening at once, which I'm not usually a fan of.
Certainly blocks people's sights. Want me to keep reading these? Alright, so Valkyrie. We're still on Mercy. Valkyrie, when active, Resurrect no longer has a cast time. While active, casting Resurrect does not reduce Mercy's movement speed. So the developer comment is, we feel that Mercy's recent rework has been successful, but her Resurrect ability still feels too strong and frustrating to play against. Now that it has a cast time, enemies are more able to counter the ability. However, Resurrect will cast instantly when Valkyrie is active. This should make her feel powerful when she transforms on the battlefield. Alright, then Winston. The barrier projector now displays a health bar.
I feel like we should have
Entering the temple of Anubis.
shuffling the teams between games
Prepare your
in terms of
Yeah.
Select your hero.
scrambling or whatever they call it.
So Winston's change will help both
Oh, his
Winston's
barrier has health bar now?
allies and enemies.
I've been calling for that for so long.
Yeah.
So long.
It will help them know how much more damage the shield can absorb
Oh, wait.
from oncoming attacks.
Oh, no, that's stupid. We don't need that. No, it is. It's dumb. That doesn't make any
Because
sense.
it's represented already.
It's
with the
represented by the
cracks.
cracks. What we need is something that indicates how much time it has left. That's what sucks. Is like you're sitting there, you've just come around the corner, a Winston set up a bubble, but because you weren't there a second ago, you don't know if this bubble, if that roadhog in the distance who's trying to hook you, and he knows that the Winston bubble's about to go away because he's been there the whole time, but you just got there and you're like, can I use this bubble reliably right now, or is this bubble about to
But
disappear?
can't you just look at the cracks?
No, that has nothing to do. That's damage.
Oh, right, because it can just disappear over time.
Winston's bubble
Right.
is there for 4 seconds, and if you got there, like, you know, after 3 seconds, you have no idea whether, like, it's about to disappear or if you can actually rely upon using it.
Right. Oliver thinks he turned on the team balance.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, I've been calling for that forever. We don't need a health bar. The cracks, then why not give Reinhardt a health bar?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
4, 3,
Made several visual adjustments to revamp the spectator mode HUD, including improved spectator mode UI, new unit frame style, and an animated ultimate indicator. I'll talk about bug fixes in a moment.
Touch from afar.
It really sucks having D.Va out here when playing as Moira.
On your team or against?
D.Va's a huge Moira counter. I feel so useless from a distance because, like, I want to set this out there to start doing damage. She has no long range attack except for her orb, and if D.Va just keeps on eating the orb, she feels like she's doing nothing from a distance.
Right. It's pretty satisfying just shooting the attack orb or the damage orb into a room of baddies.
Yeah, when D.Va's not eating it.
Yeah. Reinhardt and Orisa have always had health bars.
Where are you going, D.Va? Where are you going? Are you seriously going? You're manually walking to get health like that?
Defend our
All right.
objective against their attacks.
Uh-oh. Siri heard that.
Siri often hears seriously as her name. What were you doing, Nova?
There was a flaw in my approach.
You're still back here. The objective circle is red.
Perhaps
Where are you going, Lucio?
There aren't any more.
Is he saving the teleporter because there's not an attack anymore?
Oh, you little lich.
Teleporter is under attack.
This is gonna make you feel better.
Enemy turret within my sight.
That's a lot of turrets.
Bumps on the back.
Oh,
To my will.
oh, don't,
Can
it's a turret.
it does do damage. At least her ultimate does damage to
Okay.
the turret.
Enemy turret destroyed.
This will improve
Whew.
your condition. The power of destruction.
Her beam does look pretty threatening.
Oh, poor Mercy can't do that anymore.
How do
I
you
was
think,
hacked, so I couldn't use my thing.
How do you think she's going to play in competitive?
Talk if I know. Competitive people are way better than me. I don't know how they. Oh, you mean? Oh, I guess when I heard you say competitive, I thought you meant like pro scene.
Oh, no.
In competitive?
Because
I
it's
don't
going
know.
to take a week before this to actually get released on competitive, right?
Yeah, given the Mercy nerf, you're gonna see a lot of Moira, I think, and I guess what I don't like is that you're gonna have to, just like when you have an Ana on your team, you're gonna have to really rely on the Moira remembering that she's a healer.
In comp, she'll probably play a lot more passively since her beam is such a huge range.
Shit. Yeah, that's the problem. It'll be just like when Ana became popular. You're gonna have games where you're like, Alright, we have an Anna. I fucking hope she remembers that she has a healing gun.
Yeah.
Because there will be games where you're like, where the fuck is the healing? And then you see that Anna's just like trying to get plays of the game with a bunch of like long shots with her sniper rifle and stuff. And it's like,
God.
Defense damage. Objective B.
the orb doesn't have a huge range, which is, I guess, nice, since you can at least avoid it.
Right.
Bad guys. Hands up.
This will improve your condition. Touch from afar.
Oh, this is my jam.
I love playing as Lucio. Like, if I have to be a healer, I play Lucio.
Lucio's awesome. But he's a lot harder now that his range is so limited.
Surrender to my will.
Fuck.
Do you think they'll ever do a thing where they just, like, go back to the original heroes? You can only play the original heroes for a while?
Take away the 4 that have been released?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. For old people like me that don't know the good.
It's not that overwhelming right now.
That's true.
I mean, it's
guess
only
it's not.
4 more heroes, or is it 5? Moira,
Moira.
Sombra.
Sombra,
There was a flaw.
Doomfist. Maybe another few years they'll release Overwatch Classic. Yeah.
I think the main thing is
5
how
years.
long do we think that,
Off the gate.
what kind of a life do we have? Yeah, I did notice the new capture ticker. It's interesting. What kind of life do we think that Overwatch has? Like, what's the game plan for Blizzard?
How many characters do you think they'll add?
Will there be an Overwatch 2, or will they just continue making this thing, changing this one?
Ironclad.
They did actually say in an interview that they are not going to discount the possibility of retiring heroes.
Yeah.
Even killing heroes, story-wise, and taking them out of the game.
Yeah, judging by previous games, I doubt they'll make new versions. They're still updating World of Warcraft.
Yeah. I mean, if there's, that's why I think I've invested so heavily in Overwatch, because it's Blizzard. I know that
Yeah.
this is a lifelong game, basically.
Yeah.
And so, even if the face of the game changes over time, they're not just gonna get rid of it completely, or like whatever.
Right.
It's not gonna die.
Do you want me to read the bug fixes?
Nah, bug fixes are boring.
Okay.
Chad, if you know of any worthwhile
the
or
ones for the
noteworthy
heroes.
bug fixes, let me know. We need a player if anybody wants to jump in. What did you guys say? Something about console version of Overwatch and if it'll go to the next gen? I'd say of course.
I'm not able to join for some reason to solo music. Are you trying to join Fraser's game?
The other takes away. What an interesting hypothesis. What an interesting hypothesis.
Are you a friend of a turbo?
What are you on about?
This is very odd
Suck it!
that nobody can join. We might have to disband this then.
Aww.
As much as I enjoy the dance party, guys, it seems like our lobby is fucked up. Alright, I'm leaving everybody. I'll be starting a new one right now just to spend a bit more time testing out this character here.
Are we covering the Game Awards? What Game Awards?
When are those?
Like the ones in December that we cover
Every year? Yeah. Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to sound like an asshole. Are those the ones you're referring to, though? Oh. The other VGAs? Rude. What day is it? Now I feel just real bad.
That's on you. If you feel bad.
I left. It was fun playing for the first time on the show. Aw.
We have a spot for one more, y'all.
It's on December 7th.
one more person can just join in.
Traveling to Horizon Luna.
Yes, we will.
Hmm?
You can react to the nominees and give your 2 cents and vote.
There they are. We got a last person jumped in. This should be interesting. It's an indoor map, so Moira's ball will bounce around a lot more without disappearing.
Guys, I'm so ready for December to start. I am ready. I already have
Why? What
Christmas
about it?
presents
Oh,
themed.
just Christmas?
Yeah, made. I have some really good ideas. I'm very excited.
Science will reveal the
Oh! On the other side of this map, I'll look through the telescope, see what she says.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, Blizzard has so many things they have to do for every new character.
Right?
It all I've got. Quit scrolling around and get ready to move.
The treat is alone.
Get over here and drink up.
Perfect harmony.
I don't like it when people bring up Christmas before Thanksgiving. It's almost Thanksgiving.
Attackers incoming in
1
30
week.
seconds.
1 week.
jobs to do.
I have big plans for you.
You are advised.
What an interesting hypothesis.
Yeah, when people bring up Christmas before Halloween, that is not cool. Yeah.
Oh, we haven't done
Freya,
these.
You're right.
Hello there.
5, 4,
Greetings.
3,
Thanksgiving has already happened.
Hello there.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
I cast this forth.
For your safety, please move behind the barrier.
Nope. Aim was off.
Touch from afar.
Oh, that one was better.
This is my will.
No, Christmas music shouldn't be on the radio yet.
Restoring you. I cast
Usually I say December 1st is when it starts, but I'm excited.
this will restore you.
Anyone needs some cold refreshment?
I feel so bad for people who work in places that play Christmas music. I am so sorry.
I love Christmas music.
Yeah, at the appropriate time.
Would you rather hear Christmas music or the same pop tunes being played over and over again?
I hope that you get used to that because that's all we're going to hear in Japan.
What?
The same pop tunes over and over again.
Why?
Except they're from the 1980s and they're midis.
Oh, you mean in malls?
Yeah, and like
Because we're going to be spending so much time in malls.
convenience.
I love that.
Oh wow.
I finally got to a point where I was running out of healing juice. So it does happen,
Ah,
and it's quite frustrating when it happens. Whoa.
Perhaps a new methodology.
Enemy contact.
good luck, Pearl.
Ah, fuck me.
Did you want to turn on your chat?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm chatting about the character still.
There was a flaw in my approach.
So what was this technique people were saying about how to like go up a level?
Yeah, how did that work? Like to do a vertical jump with her?
This is my will.
If you dash into an object that's sort of sloped, it will use it as a ramp.
Really? Wow. I did not think I was within range of that diva. That was insane.
This will restore you.
Another way you can do it is aim your fade for a rail and jump.
Aim for a what?
For a rail and jump. They say it's best to look at an example beforehand.
Okay.
It's hard to pull off.
Sounds like something that would be completely unreliable and probably not usable in a day-to-day thing unless you were super amazing. I can't even heal that guy.
Uh-oh.
Well, that was pretty good.
Now you're thinking with orbs.
Yeah.
Good work, fashion team.
I like how fast she moves when she's ulting. Does she have anything? I guess she gets healed a little bit quicker when she's ulting. Is that what makes her a little bit more resilient? But otherwise, she doesn't have any more damage resistance or anything like that.
Regenerating your cellular structure. The power of destruction.
Ooh.
Yeah. That was a lot of ticks. Oh,
My pancake. Can my team see me when I wraith form away like that?
that's a good question.
Like, it seemed like the Mercy was healing me.
Nah, just 50 health points per second regen for herself.
Okay, so she's a bit more resilient. Oops, that was an accident. I tried to wraith. It's too slow.
They don't think you have a mercy. Well, shit.
Well, then I have no idea what was happening.
Moira just has the same sound effects.
So yeah, I can do everything still when I'm hacked. I just can't switch to my orb mode for that duration.
And if you were in orb mode,
Probably wouldn't be able to switch. Or yeah, I probably would be able to switch by unleashing the orb, because then what else do I have?
Pass this forward.
I'm not sure. Maybe the hack actually takes me out of orb mode.
yeah,
Maybe it
I
just-
can see that.
It might
just
actually make the
defaults
orb,
back to this.
if you put out an orb, it probably gets rid of the orb too. That sucks that it gets interrupted.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's so unsatisfying.
Yeah.
This will restore you.
I foresee great things for you.
The fact that the healing orb goes slow is quite nice. It's slow enough that people can even kind of run up to it,
Yeah.
I feel like.
This will heal you.
I'm gonna try to jump. I don't know. I don't see a ramp. Ah, fuck. Wrong thing.
This will improve your condition.
It's rough being solo heals as her. I don't know that she's... I think she can be a primary healer, but I don't think she can be solo healer like Mercy can. So I don't think, in my opinion, some people may disagree, but I don't think that primary healer means character capable of doing solo heals. I don't think that necessarily. So yes, I think she can be a primary healer if she has a supplement. So primary, yes. Solo, no.
She definitely needs another healer, yeah.
Which is what we're currently doing. And I can
Well,
feel it
you've got
because there's
soldier.
moments where I run out of like healing and I'm like how do I get healed
Yeah.
if there's nobody around to kill?
Triangles.
I cast this forth.
Requesting healing.
Ooh, where?
For your own safety.
Ah.
Get behind them.
Oh, I didn't even know she requested healing because I'm not a healer ever, so I don't listen to that shit.
Oh.
Oh, got healed by the Ana out of nowhere.
Crap.
Of course she'd heal him after giving him the nano boost.
Remaining.
Almost had that fucker.
Yeah, you did.
Thank you. Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Get into position. Enemy contact. Bearing the dust.
So I can't remember. Does my purple orb heal me? I'm forgetting it again. I know my purple beam heals me. I just don't know if my purple orb brings back health to me.
It does not.
It does not. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing that now. All right. You gotta learn the range of that.
Very good.
Yeah, it's interesting. She's an interesting character. I think, like, you know, I might consider being a healer sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, she's the only healer I've done otherwise right now. I've never thought that I should ever be an Ana
Yeah.
or a Mercy. Lucio sometimes, but I never felt like he did enough healing to, like, you know, most of the time when I need to be healers because nobody on the team's being healer.
Expected.
So those are the only times
Right.
where. So usually, like, Lucio doesn't make sense. But sometimes.
Yeah. How is your quad kill not play of the game?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Not that yours wasn't good, Infinity.
I think it's because there. I mean, a lot was happening there. I think other people were getting some of those kills, like helping with it. But, yeah,
Traveling to Horizon Luna colony.
I
You
could.
can look through the.
Oh yeah, I like playing Zenyatta, and I could see playing her
You're a
in
good Zenyatta.
situations where I would play Zenyatta. But to be honest, I think I prefer Zenyatta. I think he's more reliable. I think I'd also prefer having a Zenyatta on my team. I think
Yeah.
that the Discord orb is just so invaluable to a team's focus on what they should be killing. A good Zenyatta, I think I'd rather have on my team than a good Moira.
Yeah.
The mobility is really nice, and that's clear. Like, I could see Moira being a swap off for characters. I'd be interested to see what Chubb thinks in our community there.
Chubb's in here.
If he would, like, if he's being harassed, if
We
he
are
would.
all in the
Toby and Linton,
but some of
you are
us
responsible
are
in
looking
part
at
for
the
my creation.
stars.
Shut the fuck up, all of you. Holy fuck! And now she won't say it.
Attack commences.
So I have no idea what was said there. Something sounded
Aw,
boring.
poor team.
It's not their fault. It was an automatic dialogue. It was also very quiet what
Yeah,
she
it
said.
was.
I wonder if Chubb would consider swapping to her when being harassed, like, very viciously by certain characters. Probably not. He's a one-trick. He just, when he's being harassed, he just deals with it with Zenyatta.
Yeah.
But yes, her mobility is like a big standout difference between the two characters. I wonder how to shoot it here.
That sounded right.
Yeah. Why? Why, Alien Kid? Who the fuck goes into space? Nobody ever goes out here on this map. It's the worst place to go. It doesn't make any sense to come out here. It's just such a waste of time.
I'm restoring.
People running from your healing. It's the worst feeling.
Chubb says I usually deal with it. I only switch if it's really bad.
Yeah, I like her. I just don't think that, I don't see her being a thing that I would use over Zenyatta. Zenyatta feels too good, and he's more versatile, I think. Like, Moira is really cool when there's a skirmish going on and you can get up close to people, but in particular, like, you know, the majority of Overwatch situations, try to, in which you're long range, it feels like I'm just sitting around doing nothing. I can't even damage boost people. I have to just wait for the cooldown of my next orb, which really is a shitty feeling, just waiting for a cooldown when you're at a long distance.
I think that I would give her a try, and maybe I'd be surprised. I didn't think I'd like Orisa. I do, but...
Her orb does not clear Symmetra turrets.
Really? I know you can melt them with your, like...
That'd be pretty horrible, actually, if it did clear Symmetra turrets for Symmetra.
We must challenge our
I like being really aggressive with her, fading in after throwing an orb.
What's our Mercy doing here? I mean, I like being aggressive with her too. It's the only way I play characters, really. So I do like that aspect of her.
Who would you say is better for close range? Moira right now with the turret glitch, or Doomfist after all this time?
Oh, Moira? Like, how is it even a comparison?
Yeah.
It's Doomfist you're talking here.
Some people like Doomfist. Right, guys?
In close quarters, it feels awesome playing as her. For sure. God damn it.
No.
Random fucking... Yay.
Fill me in, what's the turret glitch? You can't damage the turret unless you are using your ult as Moira. Right now.
Come get your armor.
I played some great one-trick Doomfist, no idea how they do it.
Some people, they just feel it, right? Like, they're better at certain characters. There's not saying
Which
that...
is why Overwatch is so cool.
Yeah.
One of the reasons.
But I just believe that he is overall not as good as a lot of other characters.
Oh, it's a whole big circle heal.
For me, the healing aspect of her feels really not good. I hate the hose. I don't like it. It doesn't even have like it doesn't have a visual feedback that it's working. That it's just like the hose is going randomly into people, and you can kind of hear the sound of healing, right? But it's not like May's Ice Beam, where if it's hitting the enemy, you can hear, or you feel it and stuff. Doesn't feel that, like sometimes it, does it have damage fall off? Because that was doing like nothing to Orisa. That felt like it did 0, and she didn't have healing, did she?
I don't know. Oh god, that skin set. It's so good.
Well, she was in hard mode, so if she was in hard mode, that does a damage reduction. But still, that shouldn't be, like, it shouldn't matter. That doesn't give her an effective, like... It is good for her, but it's not, like, it doesn't make her invincible. And that looked like I was taking, like, nothing off. Alright, well, I feel like I've seen enough of her. I don't think she'll be a character I play, unfortunately. I think she's really interesting and fun, but I...
Who do you think her hard counter will be? Diva.
Diva is her absolute hard counter. Diva 100%.
Yeah.
Because, again, like I was saying, so many maps on Overwatch
Roadhog.
are a long-range stare-down between two teams. And if you aren't contributing to the damage being dealt to the other team, she can't deal shield damage. That sucks.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna just play it quickly as Zenyatta and just for a quick comparison. We need one more player to play one more match here.
Do you feel happy to be playing another character right now? Or just no?
Other than her? What do you
Yeah.
mean, like switching off of her?
Yeah.
Like, does it feel good? Like I felt like trapped?
Yeah.
She didn't feel great to play. That's the thing. She didn't feel good.
Prepare your
She felt okay. Like she felt fun and like, you know, I was like, yeah, this is neat. This is interesting. But there wasn't like a visceral like. Only when her beam attaches, her purple beam attaches, do you feel that like, and
Right.
it felt pretty good. But I have to say, Symmetra's feels way better. I'd rather be Symmetra, I think.
I love the sound of Symmetra's.
And Symmetra can shoot so many more orbs long range. So if you want
Yeah.
a character that shoots through shields, Symmetra. And then she's also building up a fucking teleporter, which is such a huge asset to the team.
True self.
You could also see Farah being a counter to Moira.
Yeah.
It doesn't look very satisfying to play her.
When you get in a groove, there's a few times where I was getting into a groove where I was like, the instincts were clicking in my head where like, send out this orb now, send out this orb, and like realizing when the right situation is for a healing orb versus a sucking orb, whatever the fuck. What is the name of it? Discord?
Attackers
That's
incoming in
Zenyatta.
30 seconds.
True struggle is for the superior.
Damage? Just damage orb?
I'm sure
I
it's
think
got a
that's
name.
what it said in the HUD. Hub.
Is it? Damage orb? That's such a
Yeah.
lame name.
Damage and healing.
Wow, that's really lame. Discord and Harmony is so cool for Zenyatta.
You're a chancer.
Feel safety.
It says biotic orb.
3, 2,
So, in my opinion, just because of the meta in pubs, which is a lot of team stare downs between shields, and you need characters that contribute to shield damage, I feel like she's not as great an asset. She's very similar to Zenyatta and not as good as Zenyatta in terms of those types of situations. Yes, she has a way better healing capacity, and there will be people who get really good at her where, like, Zenyatta cannot be a primary healer, whereas she can, I think.
Yeah.
So they are different.
Unless you're Chub.
I think what I owe it to her character is I think that I like her enough, unlike Doomfist, to actually put more time in and just, like, feel her out for a while.
Yeah. That's fair.
But again, I'm speaking from like a pub perspective, and I keep on thinking like what a big deal it is to have a Discord orb on a character and have the team concentrate without even speaking a word. Have everybody realize that that's the person we should focus on right now because Zenyatta said so, without saying so.
If you've got a good team.
If you have a team that knows how to play Overwatch, yes.
Yeah. Oh, you got sucked
Yeah, and
then bombed. I imagine she's really good for choke points.
Is an opportunity for change.
she's interesting for choke points, but again, I have to say that the meta involves so many shields right now that while, yeah, she might be like charging up her ultimate a lot by sending out that orb through the shields, she's not going to kill anybody
Right.
because everybody's just sitting behind the shields.
Oh god, where's our team? Oh my god.
But I might spend more time with her a little bit. As I said earlier, I have to reiterate that if I want Mercy on my team.
Yeah.
I know a Mercy is doing one thing, concentrating on our health and keeping us alive. Whereas a Moira, I'm always going to be guessing, like, wondering, Is this Moira obsessed with her own play of the games? Is she doing any fucking healing right now? Because I haven't been getting it. With a Mercy, if I'm not getting healing, I'm like, okay, she's occupied with other characters. Like, she's prioritized other people over me. That's fine, whatever. That's her prerogative. But with a Moira, or an Ana, just like an Ana, I'm always going to be wondering, where is she? What is she doing? Is she doing damage to people, or is she actually healing us right now?
Yeah.
It's
Our enemies are emboldened. We must
Whoa, they're on fire.
Some pretty uneven teams right now, unfortunately, but that's the nature of our skirmishes in here.
Adversity is an object.
You'll get extremely lopsided games. It wasn't their fault. It was a good team comp until they decided to make me solo healer as Zen. Might have to criticize that choice. Oh, Moira.
Oh yeah, weird.
I have to get my head around that.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay, Moira. No, that's a good combo actually. No, yeah, we had a good comp. We had a good comp.
I feel Moira is fun, not useful as a healer.
I think she is useful as a healer. I mean, the burst healing, she has the best healing, right, in bursts, does she not? I think she even beats Ana per second. It's just that the down point to that is that it runs out. So she can, like, toss a lot of healing on you really fast, but it goes away. Like, after a while, she has to recharge it or wait for it to recharge, so that's the downside. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna...
Traveling to Volskaya Industries.
Thanks for the games, guys. Let's see some of my Moira plays of the game. Which one was the one with killing 4?
Lunar Colony?
Was it? I disagree, Ninja Koopa. She's not a sub healer. I do believe she's a primary healer. I really believe that. I think that she's a primary healer that can be a primary healer with a supplementary. Hear the game. There we go.
There we go.
The odds for that to happen only during shows is so ridiculous. Anyways, what I was saying was I believe that she is a primary healer in the right hands, for sure. Just like Ana is in the right hands. So here's the downside to her, though, as a primary healer. Her damage dealing abilities are at their best in a skirmish when things get really rough, really crazy. And yet that's the time where you need your healer the most. So it's like, at first you're thinking like, you know, long range, she stays healing, and then when the enemy gets close, then she can start doing damage. She obviously shouldn't be a flanker. She shouldn't be somebody who goes out ahead of the team. So, like, you think, like, you know, once the team comes to you, then you switch to damage dealing, and it's like, but then your team is like, oh, fuck, we don't have a healer now.
That's true. The good news is her ult does both.
That is nice.
Yeah, I hope her suit is a costume someday, too. Because that suit, like, she had good style before she fucked her arm up and went all...
Yeah, that would be an awesome outfit, actually. It would be better than what she has.
So there is a video already that shows her new skins coming.
Where? We just looked at the Overwatch channel. Okay, so here's my, what I believe, just to answer my own, like, issue with her there. I think the right way to play her is, like, from a distance, you're going to be lobbing those damage orbs, and then when the shit gets close to you, you're going to be strategically lobbing out healing orbs.
Right.
But here's the thing. How much healing does the healing orb do before it disappears? Like, it doesn't last very long if your team needs a lot of healing, right? But that's what I'm thinking is, like, when the action gets close, toss out a healing orb, and then join your team with damage dealing.
Yeah.
It does up to
300,
300, which isn't a lot.
The skins aren't Moira skins. They're skins that were announced at BlizzCon for all characters.
Okay.
May want to hold off on that video until the Blizzard World update.
Yeah. So you're saying, like, bootlegged videos have been put up? Like, it hasn't been, like...
No, official.
Okay, so what are you... Is it in their channel, then? I just didn't see it. It's called what?
BlizzCon cosplay highlights? No.
How is somebody Moira right away? That doesn't make sense. How is that possible?
Somebody from internal.
It must be, right?
Yeah,
it has to be.
I've only seen it on their Twitter. Oh, God. Why do they do that? She is official. That makes sense.
They put it on their Twitter only. Why? And then their Twitter isn't even linked in here.
What?
Because, yeah, Reddit, Facebook, priority. Google
Google
Plus,
Plus.
definitely something you want to link to, but not your Twitter. So now I have to, like, search through their fucking Twitter stream to find a video of... What a fucked up way to release costumes ahead of time. I'll click media. What is all this? Oh, play Overwatch actually is like... Oh, this is because they were responding to people. So yeah, I have to dig through like their responses and screenshots they sent people randomly.
Is it not gonna let you do it?
Twitter won't let me click media unless I sign up to Twitter. Anybody have any clues about what I'm looking for here? Once again, like, I don't know what I'm doing.
November 7th is too far, I think. Is it too far?
Anything? I'm doing this for you guys. I don't care personally. I can wait for the new costumes. It's skins to go with the Blizzard World map. So where do I look? I don't know where to look.
Found it, November 7th. Okay, so we're on the right day. Oh, go up maybe a little bit. Wait, you're going too fast. This is November 8th. Oh, it doesn't show it. Oh, there's November 7th again.
It's the BlizzCon highlight. BlizzCon highlight. Looking for those words. November 7th. No word. There's nothing here that says highlight. It says BlizzCon highlights. Okay.
That one? That one? They said?
It's this. Why the fuck would they put this on Twitter?
New cosmetics.
Okay. So, oh, young Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
This feels...
Why would they release it like this?
Yeah.
This is stupid. This makes me mad that I had to go through all this fucking trouble. All right. That's awesome.
And that's really
That's amazing.
cute.
That's adorable. That's
Holy
badass.
shit.
Because they're...
Butcher.
I don't know how those... So there's 3 legendaries that are coming. I don't know what that refers to. Look at this. Twitter does this every time you like move to a different part in the video. It will like reduce the quality. So you have to go further.
There's more than 3.
Okay.
Did we need to go to the beginning of the video? Or no?
I'll watch the whole thing.
That is not the video.
Yeah, I'm done. I don't care anymore. I'm not going through all this work. Like, fuck this.
Well, we saw 3 of them.
We saw 3. I can wait. I can wait till it's officially out. So there's only 3 here. There's no more in this video because I have to go find another video. Fucking hell.
So that's from Diablo, apparently.
Yeah. I don't understand where Maze comes from.
It's from... Nope. I was going to say her short, but now I am not sure.
Oh, she wore it in her short?
Yay,
Oh, okay.
I was right.
I don't remember whipped cream in her short. Isn't that what her thing said? It said whipped cream?
Yeah.
What does that have to do with her short?
Yeah, I know. Did she eat whipped cream in her
Did
short?
she had whipped cream gun in her short? I don't remember that. Well, I'm
Her
done.
machine was put together with random stuff at first.
It's a bad way to release the skins.
Yeah, for sure.
It's really frustrating. But I don't care, Lionheart. I don't care. I'm done. I'm done. I don't care. We'll see it when the
Thank you,
fucking map
though.
comes out.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's annoying. I'm not digging through a fucking Twitter feed to go find shit.
Thank you for looking for it, though.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time for the Overwatch fucking world update. Yeah. Goodbye.